All right, have and have not fans. Well, you all have spoken. Yesterday, I posted a poll on my YouTube community tab there, and basically what I did, I said, which character should the haves and have nots get rid of just completely? I think on the poll, if I'm not mistaken, I said someone not listed. I had Benny, Wyatt, Justin, and Jeffrey, who I feel are the characters who are my least favorite, and I would not mind if they're just scrapped white clean from the face of the show itself. And I think the votes were almost around like 650 or almost 700 votes. And the only reason I'm doing a video this soon, I was going to give it a couple of days, but the people have spoken. I think at like 75% of the votes were Justin. And I guess the people have spoken. And before the season started, I kept saying I was going to do like, how to fix what character, Benny, Jeffrey, Justin, whoever. But I figured there was no point in doing that because it seems like the show is stuck on stupid when it comes to these characters. Jeffrey just being a moron, Benny just being in the same old mess, Wyatt being a one-note character. But Justin, the fact that most people want him gone, I think that maybe I should just do a video talking about Justin. Sad to say, we are not going to be rid of him anytime soon. Justin is going to be on the show for the unforeseen future. He will be in season 7. To my knowledge, he's not dying anytime soon, but we do know he will be in jail soon enough. But I have this itching feeling that we're not even going to go more than 48 hours this season. What do I mean by that? I mean that basically we started the show back on May 7th, and the way they're stretching this stuff out, it doesn't even look like we're going to move into the next day or the next morning on the show until like a few episodes from now. So basically, if the show goes on break after, maybe 8 to 10 episodes, it wouldn't surprise me if we're still within the same 12 to 17 hour time frame, which sucks. So when it comes to Justin, why am I doing this video? Not just to talk about the fact that he's the most, should I say the most hated character, or should I just say the character most people want to see gone the most? And even though it's going to be satisfying to see him in jail and get get his just desserts, just desserts, Justin. Okay, that was cheesy. But I mean, I think I said this in my episode review. I think I dislike Jeffrey even more than Justin because of the fact that Justin is obsessive. It's just stupid. It's like, why does your dad hate me and this and that? You had a fucking gun to his head. Shut up. So it's just, I mean, you could make your argument, well, Jeremy, he had the gun to his head after David sent the guys to beat him up, but he destroyed David's condo and harassing his son. But it's like, I don't know what it is with these examples when it comes to fast food, but it's just like McDonald's, like I remember years ago when I was a kid watching the news. I mean, you know how it is, back when we didn't have internet TV and whatnot, where everybody in the house shared the same TV. In the mornings, your parents would watch like Good Morning America and then ABC News and whatnot. Then afterwards, kids could have the TV. Basically, it was a situation where I think it was a woman or a man, I forgot who. Basically, they were suing McDonald's because they were obese. Basically, these people lived like right across the street or something like that from McDonald's, and they would eat there every day. So they were suing McDonald's for them becoming obese. I don't know the results of that case, but I just thought it was ridiculous even as a kid. So imagine Justin being McDonald's, something that is bad for you, that too much of it will cause a lot of destruction in your life. And then the person who's suing McDonald's is Jeffrey, someone who, they can see what will happen if they continuously keep going back and back and back and back and back to this establishment of cruelty. I'm not saying McDonald's is like that. I never worked there, but it's just like too much of a bad thing is too much of a bad thing. So how dumb are you to go to McDonald's every single day? Mind you, this report was back in like maybe the late 90s, early 2000s. So this is before these places had these health kicks with calorie counters and whatnot, and bunless burgers and then salads and all. I'm talking like back in the day. But it's just like Jeffrey is just stupid when you have everyone around you telling him he's no good. And not only that, it's not like he's not the right guy for you. It's like, dude, this dude's crazy. He's abusive. And I still, for the life of me, cannot understand that moment where Justin just kicked Jeffrey's ass in the hospital hallway. Remember that? And then nobody but Madison came to help. And if it wasn't for Madison, you know, that's when the cops and everything came. But it just like it felt like a school fight. Everybody just stood there and watched, because out of nowhere, Jeffrey's like, get your hands off me. Because like Justin like grabbed his shoulder. He's like, okay. Then he just punched him in the gut, punched him in the face, and then knocked his ass on the floor and just kept fighting him. I'm just like, the hell, Jeffrey? So I can help him. I have no remorse for Jeffrey. If Jeffrey gets shot or something like that, I won't give a damn. I literally won't. It's like, I want to make another story. It's like, I remember reading this, I think either online, or I think it was like an analogy in Sunday school when I was a kid. Basically, you know, this big flood in a town, and everybody got on boats and whatnot and left the area so they were safe. But then this one woman stayed on her roof because she wanted Jesus to come get her. So basically, a guy on a boat came by. Hey, get on the boat. No, I'm waiting for Jesus. Then, you know, someone in the plane comes by. Hey, we came to save you. No, I'm waiting on Jesus to save me. Next thing you know, the woman ends up dying because she drowns in the flood, obviously. Then when she gets to heaven and says, Lord, you were supposed to save me. It's like, yeah, I came in the form of a boat. I came in the form of a plane, but you said no. So I feel like with Jeffrey, it's like, you got Madison, you got David as the boat and the plane, yet he doesn't want to jump aboard to get the hell out of there. Because the biggest thing for me is when Jeffrey sent that text message to Madison last week with the address to the apartment, I'm like, okay, it's dumb that Jeffrey is there, that he went over there. And like I said, you know, in my episode review for Wicked Web, it's like, I would give the episode points for Jeffrey sending a text message, but I'm not going to reward someone for acting smart when they've been stupid for like the past 10 episodes. So him sending that text message was a move in the right direction, but for me, it wasn't enough to just say, oh my God, he's smart again. So basically when David comes over and then you just go from Justin, what the hell are you doing, to Dad, I'm not going anywhere. And then it's like, how did you even know I was here? It's just one of those situations where, what the hell, like, why did you send that text message without thinking that someone was going to show up to help you? And I mean, granted, at the time they were just having dinner and whatnot, so with Justin being Justin, even after they finish, let's say if David never showed up, even if they finished their food and whatnot, he would say stay for dessert, and then no, stay with me, yada yada yada. So I mean, would Jeffrey have left eventually? But I don't think it would have happened that soon, because they would have ate, finished dishes, this and that, and you know how stupid he is. So with Justin, how can you fix him? Honestly, I'm not saying any character is above being redeemable, but at the same time, I'm not interested in Justin as a character. I'm not, because like I've been saying for the past few weeks, it's like, at least he was consistent in his character, but then all of a sudden, from the moment that Jeffrey came over to the parking garage, that's when he just acted like super creepy, like above, hey, smell me, we're in the same cologne, oh, I have all these pictures, do you like it? And I'm like, why are they doing this? Like, you literally just made him 10 times creepier, and for no apparent reason other than to make him just creepy. And then Jeffrey not getting the signal and leaving at that moment makes him look dumb. Like, Tyler Perry is doing no favors for these characters. And I know this is supposed to be a Justin video, and I've been talking mostly about Jeffrey, but you can't really talk about one without the other. I mean, obviously, suspended from his job, family disowned him, he signed away his marriage and his right to see his daughter. He has nothing, and I'm not saying I feel sorry for him. It's just like, there's been and another thing, the fact that he still won't admit that he's either gay or at least into men. Like, he'll say I love you, Jeffrey, and all this stuff, but he will never admit that he's gay, that he's bisexual, however you want to call it. So basically, that's something that is ridiculous, because how are you going to have a character whose real character is him being into another man of color, but he just won't admit it, he won't get help? So I said in my Can Jeffrey Help Justin video, you can't help those who don't want to help themselves. So I really don't see a need of this character being on there. And yeah, it's like, well, he's Tinka Sumner's baby daddy, he's Tinka Sumner's fiance, that's probably why he's still on the show. As much as I thought that was a reason for him still being around, the more I think about it, when you look at the show as a whole, a lot of these characters haven't been written well at all lately. So I won't chalk it up to him just being around because he's Tinka's, man. But at the same time, it's like there are a lot of characters on the show who are very one note. It's just the same damn story. It's just Tyler Perry just stretching this stuff out for no apparent reason, like they're Mr. Fantastic. And it's just like, I wish there was something that could be done about his character. I mean, even when he goes to jail and he starts getting what he deserves, as much as I would love to see that, and based off the preview, I am going to love to see it, Jeffrey needs to just face the consequences as well. I mean, the fact that he's been so dumb and then he'll be smart all of a sudden, is like, how can you you could say what you want about, well, yeah, Dad, I'll leave him when you stop seeing Mom. It's like, well, Jeffrey, how can you act like a badass now when it comes to your mom, throwing her off a balcony, electrocuting her, stabbing her? But when it comes to Jeffrey, you let him beat you around. So in a way, again, Justin is the new Veronica for Jeffrey. So it's hard for me to root for Jeffrey when he stands up to his mother, but he's just a punk when it comes to Justin. I mean, once again, the more I talk about Justin, the more I dislike Jeffrey. So there it is. I mean, what can you do with Justin's character? You can do a lot with him to fix him, but would I even care as a result? Probably not. Will I make a note of that in episode reviews? Oh, hell yeah. It's like, oh wow, he's finally getting what he deserves. But watch, let's say Justin goes to jail and then Jeffrey finds out that one of his parents put him in there. See what will happen. What if he goes to visit Justin? It'll be the same damn thing again, except as this time Jeffrey's the one visiting him and getting him out of the cell rather than, Justin doing the same for Jeffrey. So I don't know what Tyler Perry has planned. Again, I don't work for Tyler Perry Studios. I know Tyler Perry has pulled the rug from underneath us, including myself a couple of times before, but I literally do not see the point in the storyline. And it's like I said in my Can Jeffrey Help Justin video, it's not about them being gay, and that's not why I don't like this storyline. It's just it's pointless and it wastes a lot of time. There are so many other characters or storylines they could be elaborating on, like, bringing Celine back, which they are, talking about Catherine's cancer. What about the Amanda storyline in regards to who actually killed her? Veronica's mother never showing up. What about David when Veronica mentioned that, David isn't Jeffrey's real father? There are just so many other more important things that they could touch upon in episodes, but they just decide to stretch out these storylines that nobody gives a freak about. So I don't know. Can they fix Justin? Yes. Will it matter at this point? Not really. Should he and Jeffrey be together? Honestly, I don't give a damn. If they go together, just write them off. I don't even care. I don't even care at this point. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. You know the drill. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And like I said before, sadly, Justin is not going anywhere anytime soon. Will he die in the season finale? I don't know. And when I should say series finale, not season finale, because we know he's not going to die in season 6. So as always, let me know your thoughts on what other videos you want me to do. And please, guys, help me out. YouTube's been acting funny, and it's not just me. There are a couple of big YouTube channels. I'm talking bigger ones, like hundreds of thousands, if not a few million subscribers, and they're saying the same thing, like, hey, go to our Patreon or whatnot, because YouTube's acting weird because somebody made videos that weren't good or whatever, and now they're changing the algorithm. Ad revenue is declining. So getting as many people aboard the channel and views really does help out. So please, again, help me out by sharing this stuff around, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.